Riding a motorcycle can be one of the most freeing experiences, but it also comes with some serious risks. Today, we're going to look at some of the most brutal motorcycle accidents ever recorded, not to shock you, but to learn from them. These stories are intense, so be warned. Our goal here is to understand the dangers so we can all be safer on the road. Let's start in Russia with a story that's a grim reminder about the dangers of illegal street racing. A group of friends, including a local priest and his brother, decided to have a high-speed race on a public highway. It was all fun and games until the brother, leading the pack at over 150 kilometers per hour, suddenly veered into oncoming traffic. He collided head-on with a car, and the impact was catastrophic. He was killed instantly, along with the driver of the car. Moments later, the priest, his brother, couldn't react in time. He crashed into another vehicle, and then another. Paramedics arrived to find 3 fatalities. Investigators believe the priest either wasn't skilled enough to handle the speed or suffered from target fixation, where you stare at a hazard and unintentionally steer right into it, a tragic end to a reckless game. Next, we head to a movie set in Canada for the film Deadpool 2. A talented female motorcyclist was hired for her first ever stunt job. She was a pro on the road but had never done close quarters stunt work. After nailing the stunt 4 times in a row, the director asked for one more take. This time, as she rode down a set of stairs, she lost control. The bike kept accelerating, went down another flight of stairs, across a street, and then hit a curb. The impact launched her head first through the plate glass window of a building. First responders arrived, but she had passed away from severe head trauma. The production company was later fined for safety negligence. She wasn't wearing a helmet, and there were no barriers in place. It's a heartbreaking example that even in a controlled environment, things can go horribly wrong without proper safety measures. Now, a story from Argentina that really highlights how vulnerable bikers are. A 28-year-old man named Pablo, described by friends as a genuinely kind person, was out riding his motorcycle to find some spare parts for a friend. He was in the fast lane, legally passing other cars, when a driver from the right lane suddenly swerved and clipped the back of his bike. The impact sent Pablo careening into the median guardrail. He was launched over the rail and into the path of oncoming traffic on the other side of the highway. A car struck him, and the injuries were devastating. The driver, who caused the crash, was found to be under the influence. He tried to claim that flu medicine made him drowsy, but the court didn't buy it. He was charged with manslaughter. This one is terrifying because Pablo did nothing wrong. It shows that even when you follow all the rules, the actions of one careless driver can change everything in an instant. Our next incident takes place on a college campus in Louisiana. A young woman was waiting to make a left turn at an intersection around 9 p.m. The turn light was red, but she hesitated, looked around, and seeing no cars, decided to go for it. As she pulled into the intersection, a motorcycle traveling at over 100 miles per hour slammed into her car. The impact was so violent that both vehicles burst into a massive fireball. The motorcycle's fuel tank ruptured, engulfing everything in flames. Investigators determined both were at fault. The student ran a red light, but the biker was going more than double the speed limit. It's a devastating reminder that one bad decision can meet another with fatal results. Whether the driver didn't see the bike because of its speed, or the biker sped up thinking he could beat the car, we'll never know. The outcome was the same. Let's travel to Sri Lanka for a case that illustrates the danger of cutting corners. A biker was in a hurry, weaving around speed bumps by riding close to the curb. He successfully maneuvered around one, but as he tried to straighten out, he lost control and rode onto the curb. He couldn't steer back onto the road and went straight into a utility pole. The force of the impact was so great that his body wrapped around the pole, causing horrific internal injuries. He died at the scene. This was a completely avoidable accident. If he had just slowed down and gone over the speed bumps as intended, he would have been fine. Speeding and trying to find shortcuts on a motorcycle rarely ends well. This next story from Vietnam is a freak accident that's genuinely chilling. During a thunderstorm, a lightning strike knocked down a tree, which pulled a live power line onto the road. A little while later, two young men on a motorcycle drove past the fallen tree, not thinking much of it. Seconds later, the driver was caught by the neck by the low-hanging cable. It yanked both of them off the bike and into the air before they fell to the ground, tangled in the high-voltage wire. Sparks flew as they were electrocuted. Unable to free themselves, they died within minutes. It's a terrible reminder that dangers aren't always other vehicles. Always be aware of your surroundings, especially in bad weather. Finally, an incident from Brazil that's just brutal. A person was waiting to cross the street when they saw a motorcycle with a driver and a passenger speeding down the road. Suddenly, the bike slammed into the side of a bus. The passenger was thrown clear, but the driver was pinned under the front wheels of the bus. As the bus continued to move, it ran over the driver, and then the rear wheels ran over his head. It was an absolutely gruesome scene that witnesses will never forget. These stories are hard to hear, but they're filled with important lessons. Target fixation, the dangers of street racing, the absolute necessity of helmets and safety gear, the unpredictability of other drivers, and the consequences of speeding and impatience. Riding a motorcycle is an amazing experience, but it demands your full attention and respect for the risks involved. Please, ride smart, ride defensively, and always be aware. Your life and the lives of others depend on it. Thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.